Welcome back to the Coaching from My Wheelchair podcast. I'm your host, Coach Jay. Now let me ask you something, and I'm just asking for a friend, okay? Are you constantly feeling like you're in survival mode? You know, always reacting, always stressed, always feeling like you're just getting through the day rather than living it? Yeah, if that hit home, keep listening. Because today, we're diving deep into what survival mode really is, why so many of us find ourselves stuck in it, and most importantly, how can we finally shift gears from surviving to thriving? So grab your coffee, your headphones, or your favorite comfy chair, because we're about to unpack this together. All right, so first things first, what exactly is survival mode? Survival mode is your brain's way of keeping you safe in stressful situations. Think of it like your body's emergency response team. When you're threatened, or your brain thinks you are, your adrenaline spikes, your stress hormones kick in, and you go into fight, flight, or freeze. Now that's perfect if you're running from a bear. But when every email notification, overdue bill, or tough conversation triggers that same reaction, guess what? You're officially in chronic survival mode. And let's be real, it's exhausting. Your mental clarity declines, your physical health suffers, and your relationships begin to feel the strain. Not exactly the party you signed up for, right? Let's look at some signs that you're living in survival mode. I mean, besides drinking your 5th cup of coffee before noon. No judgment here, friends. I've been there. Here are some signs. Constant fatigue, even after rest. Difficulty focusing on simple tasks, like remembering why you walked into the kitchen. Feeling overly reactive, irritated, or defensive. Chronic worry, anxiety, or just a general sense of dread. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, thought so. Let's paint a quick real-world picture here. You wake up already stressed about everything on your plate. Meetings, deadlines, kids, and bills. You're snapping at people. You're forgetting important stuff. You're surviving, but you're certainly not thriving. And this isn't just a personal issue. Look at the world around us. We're dealing with information overload, financial uncertainty, political tensions, global conflicts, and more. Many of us have been living in a state of heightened stress for months or even years. So yeah, survival mode, it's practically the new normal, but it doesn't have to stay that way. All right, let's talk solutions. Here's how you can start shifting from survival to thriving. Step 1, recognize the signs. Awareness is power. Admit to yourself, okay, I'm stressed. I'm reacting. This isn't sustainable. Step 2, breathe and reset. I'm serious. Take some deep breaths. Mindfulness or simple breathing exercises signal your brain. Hey, chill, we're safe. Step 3, simplify your life. Cut unnecessary tasks. Prioritize what's truly important. Less clutter, less stress. Step 4, set realistic boundaries. No is a complete sentence. Guard your time and energy. Don't let others' emergencies become your own. Step 5, connect with others. Reach out to people who energize you. Humans aren't meant to face tough times alone. Try these steps and watch how your energy shifts. Now, we've talked about the immediate strategies to shift out of survival mode. But let's dive a little deeper and talk about building long-term resilience because, let's face it, life isn't always smooth sailing. Even when we get out of survival mode, we'll eventually face new challenges again, and that's okay. The trick is knowing how to bounce back quicker, stronger, and wiser each time. So, how do we build that resilience muscle? Here are a few powerful practices. 1, reframe your thinking. One of the biggest hurdles we face is getting caught up in negative self-talk. You know, those unhelpful stories we tell ourselves like, I can't handle this, or this always happens to me. Instead, practice shifting your mindset. Ask yourself, what is this situation teaching me? How can I use this challenge as fuel for growth? Remember, challenges aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones. 2, create healthy routines. Consistent routines can be a lifeline when stress hits. Think simple, morning walks, journaling your thoughts, or even just making time to eat lunch away from your desk. These small routines create predictability, comfort, and a sense of control in our chaotic lives. And don't overlook sleep. Seriously, get that beauty rest. Your body will thank you, your brain will thank you, and everyone around you will thank you. 3, lean into community. Isolation often fuels survival mode. Humans thrive when we connect. Maybe that means joining a support group, talking regularly with a trusted friend, or even reaching out to online communities where people face similar challenges. Connection reminds us we aren't alone, and that alone can ease a lot of stress. 4, practice self-compassion. Listen, we're all human. We all stumble, fall, and have those not-so-proud moments. Self-compassion means offering yourself the same kindness you'd give to a good friend facing struggles. Next time you're feeling overwhelmed, pause and remind yourself, it's okay to feel this way. I'm doing my best. 5, set small, achievable goals. Sometimes survival mode kicks in when our goals feel too big or unreachable. Break things down into small, manageable steps. Celebrate the tiny wins. Did you respond to that challenging email instead of avoiding it? Great job. Made it through a tough day? Amazing. Recognizing these victories builds momentum. By incorporating these deeper practices, you'll strengthen your resilience and find that when life throws curveballs, and it will, you'll be ready to catch them and keep moving forward. Okay, let's quickly address some frequently asked questions I receive on this topic. Is it ever good to be in survival mode? Temporarily, yes. Short-term stress responses are normal. The problem comes with chronic stress. It wears you down. How long does it take to get out of survival mode? It varies. With consistent strategies, many see improvements within weeks or even days. Consistency matters. What if I slip back into survival mode? Totally normal. Life isn't linear. When you notice it, gently pull yourself back using these tools. Be patient with yourself. Okay, folks, that's a wrap. But here's what I want you to take away from today. Survival mode is your body's way of protecting you, but it's not meant to be your everyday experience. You deserve better. You deserve joy, clarity, peace, and genuine rest. Life's going to throw challenges. That's inevitable, but it doesn't mean you have to live in a constant state of emergency. Remember, you're the captain of your ship. Choose intentionally how you respond, how you spend your energy, and who you allow in your space. All right, that's it. If this episode resonated with you, please share and leave a review. And as always, this is Coach Jay, reminding you to stay educated, stay informed, and learn something new.
You can also buy a copy of Coach Jay's book, Coaching from My Wheelchair: Tips, Tidbits, Tools, and Strategies for Improving Your Personal and Professional Self-Development, available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. You can also connect with him on social media, on Instagram at TWCCSLLC, and you can also find him on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and through his website at therightcoachingservices.com/podcasts.
Thanks for tuning in, and remember to stay educated, stay informed, and learn something new. Until next time, this is Coach Jay.